Okay, my name is Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be going into the best teams of the month, given that it's the end of the year as well. So it's the best teams closing out the year. 2022 is coming to an end. It is the end. Probably Happy New Year's, man. But with the end of the year here, we have Ultra Gogeta Blue. Everybody wants him, everybody's using him. It's mad. He is a great unit to come into the game, and obviously he's beautiful as you can see right now. But we need to get into this tier list, actually talking about the top 5 best teams. It's not a tier list, just a list. Top 5 best teams of the month. I want to point out as a disclaimer that this list is not in order, but it's just a display of the top 5 teams, so that people that actually don't know who is actually the best they should be investing into, they can pick one of these teams and actually have a good and easy time in the meta, considering that these 5 teams would be dominating by far. There will be 1 or 2 teams more powerful than others, but you guys will get the gist once you are watching this video. So just remember that it's not in order, but I'll say that again because there are some skippers. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. We hit the 35k goal for the end of year, man, and it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate you guys' love and support, because I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, especially at this level when we're only going up from here. All my social media links going to be on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So check me out on all of those. But yeah, man, this is going to be a good video because it's the last one for the year, but we're going to be doing this every single month, as I have been doing every single month. I live stream every single day, so if you want to see me anywhere, be sure to check me out on the live stream. 24-hour stream coming soon, so press that subscribe button if you're watching this. Let's get it, man. Now, the first team, for the skippers that skipped the video, this list is not in order. It's not in order, so this doesn't mean that they are the best team. Someone's gonna argue like, oh, how this team's better than Fusion Warriors. Shut up. All right, cool. We got Fusion Warriors. We got Fusion Warriors here. Fusion Warriors made an amazing comeback because Ultra Gogeta Blue is literally a Fusion Warrior, and with that he brings to birth the triple Ultra team. It's insane how Fusion Warriors literally only get destructive units, and with that being said, we have the trio here: Ultra Gogeta Blue, Ultra Super Gogeta, and Ultra Super Vegito, and they're probably going to get the addition of Ultra Vegito Blue sometime soon, which is insane. There's no other substitutes really and truly. If you want to force VB into the battlefield, you can, but I'd actually just advise, say if you don't have USG, you should just use Beast Gohan as a leader slot option. It would actually save you a lot more time and effort. Honestly, if you want to use USV and this guy, but you don't have this guy, and you don't want to use VB, you could just make it a God Key team after the fact, with actually having this guy here, Zenkai buff this guy with the blue Vegeta, and you could also add this guy here. Where is he? This guy here, the blue Vegeta I was talking about. Where is he? This one here. And then you're obviously gonna need the blue Zamasu. He's the best God Key member to really have besides from Ultra Gogeta Blue. So that would actually make a really good team if you didn't have USG. If you don't have USV, you're in the mud. But if you really wanted to, you could put Future Gohan on the leader slot. The yellow Future Gohan, I will show you this one here. You could put him on the leader slot because he's an endurance option. I wouldn't advise really, but it's something you could have. And there's nobody to replace this guy, so I want you to know, if you don't have Ultra Gogeta Blue, you shouldn't be running Fusion Warriors, to be honest. It's not going to get you very far. But this team, without a doubt, is in the top 5 teams in the meta right now. I feel like this is the most valuable fusion setup. It's the one I'm using, but specifically only because I have basically all of them at 14 stars. So I want that to be known. There are other options. You can go for HP buff. So if I change the filter back to Fusion Warrior to keep it on track with the team, I use Super Vegeta because of the HP. We got this guy here for double offensive ability, Marjube double offensive ability, but this guy's probably better. Red Vegito, do not sleep on him. He's a Zenkai. He's not the best option, but the lock-in can come in handy, and I wouldn't say it's the best option, but you build him heavily defensively and you could do some numbers. I'd say that's pretty much it. You're not going to have any other options for your Fusion Warrior team, and that's just that. They're stacked with Ultras and it stays like that. They're number 1, that's Fusion Warriors. Number 2 on the list, we got GT. Now GT is fighting for their life, and they're literally probably last on the list if I was to order it. However, if you have them high stars, and for the dedicated GT guys, GT can still be built at a very high level, especially because they have big defensive factors, on top of healing factors, they are dangerous late game, as you've been losing health if you're using another team that isn't GT, and they've only been gaining health as they've been losing health. So they're actually getting back while you're only losing. It's absolutely mad. If you don't smash them early on, you just have to smash it early on. If you don't smash it early on, they're going to outlive you late game, and they're going to beat you in a battle of endurance. They are kind of dangerous, I'm not going to lie. You're going to need them all high stars, of course, but they can actually catch you off guard. And I would say there's no other options from the options I've got here. So you're going to want to run Forku here, the Zenkai. Definitely get him to 14 stars if you can. Star him up if you are a GT main. This guy here, you're going to need him at least 9 stars in my opinion. You can be satisfied with 6, I'm not going to lie, but 9 stars, you're untouchable in my opinion. This guy here, 9 stars up top, 17. Going up from there, if you have him at 14 as a GT guy, you would be very, very, very happy with the results you would get from him. And I'd say that's pretty much it. You don't want to be bringing anybody else from GT. I've seen some people try to bring Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA, but do not even bother. This guy here is a must because he supplies HP. It's very, very good for the team to actually survive long term, with the fact that they'll be healing. And then this guy over here for the Zenkai buff for tag 4s. And then you've also got I have the blue Goku over here. This one here, his Z ability at 14 stars is really, really good. You can see here a lot of Saiyan and GT, some family strike, attack and defense, and that's why 17's on the leader slot, because the others get the Z ability off rip. So this is what the team's looking like. We got number 2 on the list there, a team that's deserving of the top 5, I'm not going to lie, but they are struggling high key unless you've got them at a very high level because of how powerful Ultra Gogeta Blue is. I've even seen some people run Ultra Gogeta Blue on GT, and that's mad because it isn't supposed to work like that. But hey, when the meta shifts, you gotta do what you gotta do. Number 2, that's GT. Number 3 on this list, and if not the most powerful, they're top 2 for sure on this list. We've got Movies. Now, Movies obviously comprises of Ultra Gogeta Blue, and you want to have him on the leader slot so he can get his full Ultra ability. But they comprise of 2 dangerous, family members, mafia, just like Italians, literally. The whole thing is built up of family members. We've literally got Beast Gohan and Pan. Now, some people feel like Pan isn't as satisfactory because she's been off boost, so she's a lot more squishier. However, in terms of actually buffing the team, she is very, very effective. So do not sleep on her, and she can still break your combos very well. Alongside, you got Beast Gohan with a double cover change to break your combo, and you've also got Ultra Gogeta Blue with a double cover change to break your combo alongside his counter. It's stupid how good these 3 together are, and then you can Zenkai all 3 of them, and it would actually work out effectively. Zenkai buff all 3 of them, literally. You don't have to literally consider Zenkai buffing Pan, but I would, because now she's actually a lot weaker than she once was. So that's just something you might want to consider. If you're considering any other options, if you don't have Beast Gohan, you could use Ultra Super Gogeta. It'd make it kind of fusions, but then you'd have to take off this bench here because Pan does not Zenkai buff Ultra Gogeta Blue. Just want that to be known. But if you wanted to switch it up, but you'd miss out on the possibility of actually having the Ultra ability here at maximum, you could take him off leader slot, put Pan on the leader, and you'd essentially just make it Fusion Warriors, because Super Gogeta is Fusion Warrior as well. I wouldn't advise using Blue Bros. You could make Movies in a mono purple meta, but I wouldn't really think of it. I've seen some people use Tapion. Tapion is not to be slept on at 14 stars. With the right equipment, you can get a lot of value out of that guy. But I'd say essentially the best team would be these 3, and you're going to need the best equipments. The bench, you could obviously change it to your liking depending on your star level and whatnot, but essentially those 3 are at the top. Beast Gohan, Ultra Gogeta Blue, and Pan are going to be your main carry for Movies, man. It's actually disgusting, but yeah. Number 3 on this list, I think, we've had Fusions, GT, now Movies. That's 3. Now this next one here, I want to call it Future with Ultra Gogeta Blue and Leader, but it's not. It's not, but I will anyways. I'm gonna say it's God Key though. It's blatantly God Key. Everybody on the team is a God Key member, so I'm gonna call it God Key. If you want to sneak in Future there, you can with Ultra GB on Leader, but that's just you being extra in my opinion. We got Future here. No, we got God Key here, and Ultra Gogeta Blue is obviously leading the squad. We got Zamasu here being the biggest defensive menace in the game, and he can actually clutch up games. If you really want to force it, you can use Trunks and Vegeta, but I feel like most people's Trunks and Vegetas is not good. You'd have to build them very specifically and make the team blast orientated, but really and truly Ultra Gogeta Blue is going to be strike orientated, so I don't know why you do that. It's just easier to build it strike orientated alongside the Z abilities on the team. And then Rose is another option if you want to run double purple, so you could actually do a rush merchant type team where these two are actually able to rush you whenever and actually nullify your endurance, but that's a lot of RNG. Besides from that, I don't feel like there's a lot of other options really and truly. MUI is not to be brought out. CMZ is not good even with his plat at 14 stars. Blue Bros are really on life support, so don't think about it. Yeah, it's pretty much just these 6 units here. I've just decided to Zenkai buff them in this specific manner. You could use this one if you wanted to go to a blast build. Just want to point that out because he does buff God Key as well. I'd say that's pretty much it. If you wanted to go for a little Zenkai buff for this guy here, you could also bring these guys in and actually take off a Zenkai buff for this brother here, Ultra Gogeta Blue. But then you'd lose out on a Zenkai buff for Rose as well, so maybe you just don't want to forget about Rose and actually go for the Zenkai buff for Ultra GB. A lot of ways you can go about it, but it depends on the build you want to use with the equipments. But definitely I would say the big 3 on God Key would be Ultra Gogeta Blue, Zamasu for sure, and then you can interchange between Rose and the Trunks and Vegeta. Those would be the main 3 that you would use for, obviously, because the last slot is interchangeable, but definitely Zamasu, definitely Ultra Gogeta Blue. I don't see anybody else fitting on the team. Those 2 are must-haves for this team. I'm just checking I'm not missing anybody blatant. But yeah, that is number 4 on this list. We got God Key. Now this next team here, I'm not going to say it has a very specific build, but it is a team nonetheless, and it's going to be Sun Family. Now Sun Family, you could run in many different ways, and obviously your leader slot would be Ultra Gogeta Blue to carry the team. But even if you didn't want to use them, you could actually get very far with the simple Pan, Beast, Gohan trio. With where's Beast? Where's Beast? Where's Beast? Where's Beast? Where's Beast? Where's Beast? There he is. And then you obviously have the future Gohan. These 3 were doing numbers, man. This Sun Family trio here is still capable of actually taking you out and causing damage. Do not sleep on it. It's a very big team, and since they've come out since the Beast Gohan meta, they're not exactly leaving. It's just that Ultra Gogeta Blue has given the team an extra space. But even if we look at it, I don't think this guy has Sun Family as his ability, does he? Nah, he doesn't. So he's the one that's lacking. But Sun Family is also comprised of hybrid Saiyans, so you could literally have the same Sun Family trio and keep literally Ultra Gogeta Blue on the leader slot, which is actually insane to maximize him. I need to take off the Sun Family to actually find him. Put him on the leader slot there. There we go. Let me get the Sun Family tag back. There we go. And then there's not really much options outside of that. I'd say just go for Z abilities to actually buff the main 3 that you use. So you'd obviously go for your Z ability Zenkai buff for Beast Gohan. He's your main. And then I'd probably go for a movies buff, but then it wouldn't actually buff future Gohan, so I'd have to reconsider that for this. So I just keep it within these lots, in my opinion. If you don't want to consider Pan too heavily, you could actually put the yellow Broly. So I'd actually take off this so I can actually get the yellow Broly over here. This yellow Broly here, he buffs yellow and blues. So you just focus on future Gohan and Beast Gohan. You have 2 units that have endurance, possibly if obviously you get rushed. Beast Gohan gets endurance, that's yellow and blue. You just forget about Pan. That's a good option. If you want to put future Gohan on leader slot, but I don't know why you do that, you could actually get a blue buff here with the Android 14. Is decent option, but it's not the best, obviously, because I explained that you'd have to take off Ultra Gogeta Blue off the leader slot. Any other options, you could obviously go for the Zenkai buff for Pan with Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Where are they? They are also hybrid Saiyan, and they unironically have the Sun Family tag because Gohan's a part of it. So yeah, just some options I'm spreading about. The big one that everybody used with the hybrid setup is the literally Trunks, because his ability at 14 stars is really good. But I was just trying to keep it Sun Family orientated, but I suggest you just play it safe with him. But yeah, this is basically the hybrid Sun Family setup. Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family. I called it Sun Family, but hybrid Saiyans are still here. Just Ultra Gogeta Blue on the leader slot and UBI. UBI, man. They're definitely still in the meta, not to just be taken out because times have changed. They are still around, and if you're really one of those guys that don't have Ultra Gogeta Blue, this is going to be one of the teams you're going to actually opt in for sure. But yeah, just to close that out, we got Sun Family, hybrid Saiyan, whichever one you want to call it, but it's Ultra Gogeta Blue on the leader slot to really make it the most dangerous that it can be. But yeah, man, that's going to bring the video to an end, man. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully it was entertaining, useful somehow. Do this every single month. I might do one to actually close out the whole year. It's quite interesting to see what teams that we actually had throughout the year. and I'm actually just happy to be producing these series. I think I'm the only one that does this, like a teams one every single month, and I'm glad it's like that, to be honest. It is interesting to see other people's takes, but hey, this is a series that I hold quite a lot of pride in, and I've been doing it for over a year, and it does very well, and that shows for you guys enjoying it. So I appreciate you guys for taking in the content, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. I'm tripping on my numbers because the growth is insane, thanks to you guys. All my social media links going to be on the bottom of the screen. There's the YouTube channel, we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. That 35k is feeling good, man. Appreciate all your love and support. 24-hour stream coming soon, so basically press the subscribe button and stay tuned, because that's going to happen very, very soon. Live stream every single day. If you see me live, weekend sometimes twice, tap into those. I'm gonna leave it like that though, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a happy new year. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, man.